Hey everyone, coming to you today with a book review. This title is called Family Matters, 6 Family Building Principles, and this is by Joseph Huss. This is another book written by a man that I go to school with. Wanted to do a book review on his book that he's published out. His church actually published this book. It's called Northside Baptist Church. It's in Davenport, Iowa. Usually doing a book review, I do it down in my office, but today we've had some snow and it's a beautiful day, so I decided to do it up here in the living room. But I want to talk a little bit about this book. It's a fairly thin book. He gets to the point in what he's talking about in the book. You can read it in just a few hours. Maybe people could even read it quicker than that. I think it's around 100 pages or something like that, but a good little title. I did read through this, and what he's done is he takes some sermons that he has preached, and he condenses them. Him and his team have condensed them into this book, and it talks about how to grow and build your family more spiritually. Now, a couple of things that I wanted to show you in this book was, he breaks it down here, and I'll let you see. Here's the table of contents. He builds it into your family toolbox: being gracious, being selfless, being loving, examine the heart, embrace wisdom, enjoy laughter, and at the end of the day. Now, as you read through this, you'll notice that he builds off of being Christ-like, and he builds off of the fruits of the Spirit. And in our families, in our homes, we are designed to be the spiritual leaders of our homes, and we are to show them Christ-likeness, and we are to impose those fruits of the Spirit, the kindness, love, peace, joy, long-suffering, and so on. And he kind of hits on that in here. And some of the unique features that I thought in this little book that he does use a lot of scripture, which I like. But at the end of each chapter, he gives you a little question and answer format, which I thought was good. And this is the building blocks. This is the first chapter. It is list a few ways that people are different from each other. Just one of the questions. How can being gracious positively affect your family? I can't talk today for some reason. So he does this throughout. In one of the chapters, he does give you a time that you can be saved. You know, he lays that out. Let me see if I can breeze through here. Embrace wisdom, I believe, is where it was. No, I believe it was at the end of the day. Anyways, he does do that, and I did like that part of it. He calls on you to be, to embrace Christ in it. But anyways, he has several different books that are out. I noticed some on his church thing there. He has several little books coming out. These are good little studies. These are good little books to give out to new converts, or maybe when people are getting married. These would be good little things to come out. Here's an excerpt from his next book that he's coming out with. Applying Grace to Life, and it gives you the last chapter, the first chapter of that next book. But it does tell you a little about him in here. He's going to be sending me, he actually has sent me, they're in the mail now, coming, some copies of these books, and I'm going to try to get those out maybe to the people that are around me here locally, or I may get those out to some people that request one. But it depends on how far away you are and all that stuff, because of the mailing factor. But this is a good little book. I would recommend you getting some of his stuff and reading it. He's a real good guy. Like you can see here, it tells you about it. I'm not sure. I think you can get these on Amazon. Here's the ISBN number. Maybe if the phone will focus. It's not going to focus, is it? Anyway, that's the ISBN number. You can look it up that way. You can look it up by his name. You can look it up by this. But great tool, great little book. It's a quick book. It's something that somebody can go through and write their notes, write their thoughts, and grow and build their family on the 6 principles that he has here. Build it on Christ, build it on the fruits of the Spirit. But hope you'll check it out, and y'all have a good day. Should have some more Bible reviews coming up before too long. Thanks.